Assalamualaikum and a very good day to our dearest lecturer, Dr. Hanita Hassan and fellow friends. I'm Nur Azura Muhammad, and today, together with my group members, Tan Sok Wen and Irma Roger, will be sharing with you our chosen current issue in education. So, the title that we have chosen is Using Social Media in the Process of Teaching Writing. I will start with the introduction of writing skill and social media, the issues and how they are related to each other, while my friends will further discuss the results and findings from the previous studies related to our topic. Writing is a way to deliver idea, experience and feelings in a written form. It is also one of the 4 skills including listening, speaking and reading that one need to master in order to learn a language. So among these 4 skills, writing is considered very difficult to master among L2 learners. For the learner, they may be able to understand the language, but most of the time, or most of them, they may have problem in communicating their thoughts in a written form. So Adas and Bakir 2013, this is because writing is a productive skill that is complex, challenging and difficult process because the writers are expected to produce written products that are syntactically accurate, semantically acceptable and culturally appropriate. Based on their studies, Yusuf et al. 2019 agreed that writing is the most difficult skill to master for a language learner. Some of the reasons that contribute to this are the student negative attitude and their perception towards learning writing skill. Gulamuddin 2001 added that other factors that hinder the mastering of writing skills are lack of vocabulary and knowledge in grammar. Social media is a collective term for websites and applications that focus on communication, community-based input, interaction, content sharing, and collaboration. According to TAKAL 2021, students shows mindful awareness and healthy attitudes in using social media. They are also developing vocabulary repertoire and grammatical structures through digital media. M. Becker 2021 also added that students who use social media improve their writing skill by 0.04 compared to the students who did not use it.
Firstly, we are going to find out what the student perspective of using SNS, Google+, and social media to promote writing skills. In all studies done by the researchers, as you can see here, all the students had a positive perceptions when using social media to practice their English writing. One of the findings was the undergraduate student says that they can more experience and feedback as SNS is used globally and not limited to the same group. Other than that, secondary school students find the lesson more active and interesting, but it is in contrast with what Chinny found in her study, where primary school pupils need constant guidance when using social media when studying as they were easily distracted. Next, we are going to look at teachers' perceptions done in 2 studies by Rusli at 2019 and also Zepeng in 2021. Next is the teachers' perceptions of using social media to teach writing. In a study done by Rusli in 2019, found that the ESL pre-service teachers perceive the use of social media in teaching writing as it will enhance the use of collaborative learning, promote self-directed learning, and is teaching and learning process in writing classroom. Meanwhile, the challenges in using social media were that it can be a distraction for students, improper language use, and the possibility to do plagiarism. Another study done by Zepeng in 2021, where he investigates the use of technology in teaching writing, in ESL Malaysian classroom found that most teachers see technology as a tool that can help students to improve their writing skills because teaching and learning materials can be obtained easily. Besides that, Teachers are able to handle technology and use modern teaching approaches to teach writing and at the same time promote student engagement in classroom. However, the lack of technical support hinders some teachers from using technology because it takes a lot of time, which disrupts the teaching and learning process.
Hi everyone, I'm Sokwen. Besides looking at both the teachers and students' perspectives on the use of social media in teaching writing skills, we have also gone through a few research that have been done to examine the effectiveness of the use of social media to teach writing skills at different education levels. Firani et al. Found out that the use of social media were able to increase confidence among the students to use English, as well as promoting their contribution in class discussion. Besides, they had also enhanced their English language proficiency and writing skills through the use of social media. At the same time, Hassan et al. Also found out that there was a group of ESL learners who achieved significant improvement in a writing test after going through the blended learning approach. The social media that had been used in the study were Facebook, Sidos, and WhatsApp. At the secondary level, Annamalai et al. Had conducted a study to examine the students' interaction to write narrative essays on an online narrative writing platform. Through the study, the presence of cognitive teaching and social presence suggested by the community of inquiry model were detected. Besides, students had also been proven that they improved drastically in their essay score. Apart from that, Chandra et al. Had also conducted a study to prove the effectiveness of social media in teaching writing. They found out that students tend to have more interest and become more confident in writing after using high-five fingers and snack bars through social media. Apart from that, a few research had been done at the primary level. Yunus et al. Found out that there was significant improvement in the participants' writing results through their study, and the participants also found the process of using technology to write the essay is much more interesting as compared to the traditional method. John and Dan had also tried to pinpoint the impact of using Padlet as a platform for writing assessment from the teacher's perceptions. Generally, teachers enjoy using Padlet for writing assessment and they think that the platform is user-friendly. Students also show interest and enthusiasm in learning writing, which result in active participations during the lesson. Let's look at the discussion. Based on the literature review, social media has been proven as a convenient tool to develop better writing skills. Both the teachers and students had shown positive responses towards the use of social media in teaching writing skills. However, there are a few challenges found. First, the students might be easily distracted by the technology. Second, improper language might be used during the process, and there might be also possibility for plagiarism to happen. However, most of the studies have proven that students show significant improvements after the use of social media in teaching writing. In general, the use of social media in teaching writing skills has brought a few positive effects such as boosting students' confidence as well as their interest in writing, promote active participation, and also enhance the collaborative learning among the learners. This study is important as it helps to solve the writing problems among the ESL learners. Teachers should take social media into account when it comes to writing lesson as it helps to foster the 4C skills
among the learners, which are critical thinking, creative thinking, communicating, as well as collaborating skills.
Lastly, the limitations of using social media to teach writing are the first one, the internet connections, where not all schools have the facilities to conduct effective ESL classrooms. Next is the lack of technology, skills or support, not only from the students themselves but also from the teachers, and unfortunately, social media is also believed to be distracting students from focusing on the lesson itself.
In conclusion, social media has proven that they played significant role in teaching writing skill. If all the limitations can be overcome, we believe that many more students will be able to experience the advantage of using social media in learning language skills. That's all from our group. Thank you.